Listen up, you lot. Are you tired of starting your day with soggy cereal or worse yet, skipping breakfast altogether? It's time to ditch the excuses and fuel your body with some bloody brilliant breakfast options that'll have you bouncing off the walls. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mind and Body Harmony channel. And in this video, we are serving up 10 healthy breakfast ideas that are not only delicious but will also give you the energy you need to conquer your day. Get your aprons on because we're about to turn up the heat on breakfast. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest health tips and recipes. Today, we're diving into one of the most important meals of the day, breakfast. I've got 10 healthy breakfast ideas that are not only delicious, but will also give you the energy you need to kickstart your day. Let's get started. First up, we're tackling a breakfast classic that's been done to death, but rarely done right: overnight oats. This isn't some soggy mess you leave on the counter. This is about precision and flavor. We're talking about taking those rolled oats and don't even think about using quick oats, you hear me? And soaking them overnight in your choice of milk. I prefer almond milk, but feel free to use whatever you fancy. Now here's where most people go wrong, the flavorings. A measly teaspoon of honey? Pathetic. We're going in with a good dollop of honey, a sprinkle of chia seeds for that extra boost of energy, and a touch of vanilla extract to elevate the whole bloody thing. Cover it, stick it in the fridge and let it work its magic overnight. Come morning, you'll have a breakfast fit for a king, ready to be topped with fresh fruit and a sprinkle of nuts. Avocado toast. It's become a bit of a cliché, hasn't it? But don't you dare dismiss it until you've tried it my way. We're talking about perfectly ripe avocados, mashed to creamy perfection, and seasoned with a pinch of salt and pepper. Now here's where we separate the amateurs from the pros, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. It brightens the flavors and cuts through the richness of the avocado. Spread this glorious mixture onto a slice of toasted whole grain bread, none of that white bread nonsense. And for God's sake, make sure it's toasted properly, golden brown and crispy. That's what we're aiming for. Now if you want to take it to the next level, top it with a perfectly poached egg. The runny yolk adds a richness that will have you singing praises. And listen, if you want to get fancy, a sprinkle of feta cheese or some juicy cherry tomatoes wouldn't hurt either. Now, let's talk about smoothie bowls. They're all the rage these days, and for good reason. They're like the love child of a smoothie and a breakfast parfait, offering a delightful combination of flavors and textures. The key here is to start with a good base. We're talking about frozen fruits, berries, bananas, mangoes, whatever tickles your fancy, blended with a dollop of yogurt and a splash of milk. Now, don't even think about using that sugary flavored yogurt, you hear me? We're going for plain, unsweetened yogurt to keep things healthy and delicious. Once you've got a smooth and creamy base, pour it into a bowl and let your creativity run wild with the toppings. Think crunchy granola, a sprinkle of seeds for that extra nutritional punch, and a generous handful of fresh fruit for a burst of flavor and color. Let's be honest, sometimes you just want a breakfast that's as simple as it is delicious. That's where Greek Yogurt Parfait comes in. This is a breakfast that's as easy to make as it is good for you. We're talking about layering creamy Greek yogurt, none of that watery stuff, with a drizzle of honey, a sprinkle of granola for crunch, and a handful of mixed berries for a burst of freshness. The key here is to use good quality ingredients and to layer them with care. You want to create a visually appealing parfait that's as delicious as it looks. And don't be afraid to get creative with the toppings. A sprinkle of chopped nuts adds a satisfying crunch, while a drizzle of nut butter takes it to a whole new level of indulgence. Chia seeds, those tiny little powerhouses, are about to become your new best friend. Don't let their size fool you. These little guys are packed with fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and enough energy to fuel your entire day. And the best part, they're incredibly versatile. We're going to transform them into a creamy, dreamy chia pudding that will have you licking the bowl clean. Start by whisking together chia seeds, almond milk or any milk you prefer, and a touch of vanilla extract for that warm, inviting aroma. Now, here's the secret, a touch of sweetness. A drizzle of maple syrup or a teaspoon of honey will do the trick. Give it a good whisk, cover it and let it sit in the fridge overnight. The chia seeds will work their magic, absorbing the liquid and creating a pudding-like consistency that's both satisfying and delicious. Listen up, you lot. An omelette isn't just for brunch. It's a blank canvas for a healthy and delicious breakfast. We're talking about a protein-packed powerhouse that will fuel your day and leave you feeling satisfied. Now, I'm not talking about some greasy spoon monstrosity. We're going for a light and fluffy omelette that's bursting with flavour. Start by whisking your eggs until they're light and airy, then season them generously with salt and pepper. Now, here's where things get interesting. We're going to load this omelette up with fresh vegetables. Think vibrant bell peppers, earthy spinach, juicy tomatoes, and anything else that tickles your fancy. Sauté your vegetables in a hot pan with a drizzle of olive oil until they're tender but still have a bit of bite. Pour your seasoned eggs into the pan, let them cook for a minute or two, then add a sprinkle of cheese if you're feeling indulgent. Fold the omelette in half, slide it onto a plate, and garnish with fresh herbs for a final touch of flavour. Pancakes! The mere mention of the word evokes feelings of warmth, comfort and childhood joy. But let's be honest, those traditional pancakes loaded with sugar and refined flour aren't exactly doing our bodies any favours. That's where whole grain pancakes come in. We're going to ditch the refined flour and opt for whole grain flour, which is packed with fibre, nutrients and a nutty flavour that will have you coming back for more. Now, don't worry. These pancakes are just as fluffy and delicious as their traditional counterparts. The secret is to use a good quality whole grain pancake mix or to make your own from scratch. Once you've got your batter ready, it's time to cook those pancakes to golden brown perfection. Serve them up with a dollop of Greek yogurt, a drizzle of maple syrup and a generous helping of fresh berries for a breakfast that's both healthy and indulgent. Need a breakfast that can keep up with your busy mornings? Look no further than the breakfast burrito. This handheld feast is packed with protein, fibre and flavour, making it the perfect choice for those on-the-go mornings. Now, we're not talking about some soggy, greasy mess wrapped in a cold tortilla. We're going for a breakfast burrito that's as delicious as it is satisfying. Start with a warm, toasted whole wheat tortilla. The bigger, the better. Layer it with your favourite fillings. Think fluffy scrambled eggs, protein-packed black beans, creamy avocado slices and a generous dollop of salsa for a fiery kick. You can even add some cheese for extra indulgence. Once you've assembled your burrito, wrap it up tight and grill it for a few minutes until it's warm and crispy. This is a breakfast that will fuel your day and leave you feeling satisfied until lunchtime. Listen up, you lot. Sometimes you just need a quick and easy breakfast that you can grab and go. That's where these fruit and nut breakfast bars come in. These little bars are packed with wholesome ingredients like oats, nuts, seeds and dried fruit, making them the perfect choice for a quick breakfast or a midday snack. And the best part, they're incredibly easy to make. Simply combine your favorite ingredients in a bowl, press the mixture into a lined baking pan and bake until golden brown and delicious. Once they've cooled, cut them into bars and store them in an airtight container for up to a week. These bars are perfect for busy mornings, afternoon snacks, or even a post-workout treat. Let's talk about quinoa, shall we? This ancient grain is a nutritional powerhouse packed with protein, fibre and essential amino acids. It's also incredibly versatile and can be enjoyed for breakfast, lunch or dinner. But today, we're focusing on breakfast. And let me tell you, this quinoa breakfast bowl is a game changer. Start by cooking the quinoa according to package directions. Once it's cooked, fluff it with a fork and let it cool slightly. Now, here's where the fun begins. We're going to transform this blank canvas into a flavour explosion. Add a splash of almond milk for creaminess, a sprinkle of cinnamon for warmth, and a drizzle of maple syrup for sweetness. Top it all off with your favourite fruits, nuts and seeds for a breakfast that's as delicious as it is nutritious. There you have it, you lot. 10 healthy and bloody delicious breakfast ideas that will kickstart your day and have you feeling like a champion. Remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so don't even think about skipping it. Now get out there, fire up those stoves and show me what you've got. I want to see your culinary masterpieces, so don't forget to tag me on social media. And remember, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen.